It's Girls Room Podcast. You are with your host Ado and with my co-host Precious M.
Hi guys, I hope you're good. We're also good. Thank you, Ado. Guys, today we'll be talking about bullying.
Yes.
We have our host, our guest here with us today, SamActive Salvation. Greetings, Sam.
Thank you. Yeah, good evening.
And
thank you for having me, ladies.
Yeah.
Tell us, who's SamActive Salvation?
SamActive Salvation
Yes.
is just a guy. Yeah, I'm a therapist.
Yes.
I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I multitask most of the time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's SamActive Salvation.
Oh, okay, Sam. Ever since our today's topic is under bullying, and when you have experienced bullying, so can you tell us, Kutsi, which bullying have you experienced in your life, and how was it?
Thank you. In my lifetime of experiencing bullying,
Yes.
there are many different types of bullying.
Yes.
But there are only two types of bullying that dominated in my life,
Yeah.
which is physical and verbal bullying.
Yes.
Which physical, where a person can hit you, push you, drag you, and do whatever they want.
Yes.
Then verbal, where people can say any word that will offend you.
Yeah.
Those were the two types of abuse dominating most in my life till now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, as you know that bullying is an unwanted and aggressive behavior caused by another person to intimidate or to hurt another individual. And you know that we have four types of bullying. We have cyber bullying, physical, verbal, and social bullying. And you've just heard now SamActive Salvation saying that he has experienced physical and verbal bullying.
Yes.
I want us to dwell more on that verbal bullying. Like how did you manage to get out of it actually? Whenever like you're at school, at home, wherever you were, how did you manage to get out of that?
Yes.
First, let me start with verbal bullying. It's not always comes personally. Even given a nickname of something you cannot change is also a verbal bullying. Let's say, for an example, there's a kid onganaliso.
Yes.
And then that person will be called one eye.
Yeah.
Okay, someone kule under a situation whereby nashiswa amanzi.
Yeah.
Then I have two different colors in my body.
Yes.
Then I will be called two color. Then that nickname is also a verbal bullying. And a verbal bullying, it kills your inner person.
Yeah.
Yes.
The confidence you have inside. I can say something without noticing, and you find it offended.
Yeah.
And when you tell me, I don't even apologize, but I keep saying every way that hurts you, even though I know that you are hurting, but I still continue saying those words. So in verbal bullying, I had people who called me words, even if I voiced out ngiti angithandi into, so they will still continue.
Okay.
Yes.
So Sam, did it affect you academically?
It did a lot. I was known as a performing student, but when I encountered those types of bullying, I dropped drastically.
Yes.
Up until I reached a tertiary level, still I couldn't even pick up. Not only academically, but personally, even my self-esteem was affected.
Okay. So like, what did you do, like, in order to get support? Where did you go to? Where did you run to? Like, did you have programs like that were supporting you, or did you have your family who were there for you, or something? What happened? How did you get through that?
It's a good question.
Yes.
For me, at first, it was so hard to run to my family.
Yes.
Not that I didn't trust them.
Yeah.
Not that they won't listen. They were good listeners.
Yes.
But I was so afraid that if I can talk to them, then things will just get worse. So And it was also hard to just pick a random person and tell that person what's going on.
Yeah.
So luckily enough, bullet journey of being bullied, bekunama programs, as you said, kunama groups like Active Youth, Love Life,
yes,
My Classel, and all those groups. Then I happened to join them, and I didn't know which one will help me. So I decided to join them all. I attended every classes they had. Then there was this group called My Classel and only the Active Youth. It helped me a lot to regain my self-esteem and to verbal bullying. If you get into a dark room, yes, to believe that I'm not enough, yes, but those groups helped me.
Ever since you've been bullied at school, did you have friends at school?
I did.
Yes.
And it wasn't only me who got bullied.
Okay.
We all got bullied.
Yeah.
Because we were young.
Yeah.
In structure.
Oh yeah.
So then police would be like, banana, it's like we can do whatever we want. Yeah. There was a time where every day I would come with a new bag, school bag.
Yeah.
And figure during break time, the singers very they will find me. Tear down my things. You'll be a car saying pete.
Just with your hands.
Yes. Squama, start game. They won't understand. They will beat me up.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. If you ukuluma, they won't believe you. So I had strict parents. They won't believe you. They will go to they will go and buy another bag. You go back to school. So ngafika la khona noma on my way to school bengasahambi naso lesquad bese ngifika la ndleleni ngikhiphe ngisifihle somewhere or ngishiye somewhere ngihambe because I knew ukuthi bebangeke ba thinte amabooks, because if they were going to touch my books, then it was going to the school governing board and everything, teachers, principal, nabo bonke. So every time I had to do that a whole year up until ngafika a high school where ngakhona besengicala khona ukuyimela, but not 100%. There were times where I could stand up for myself. There was a time where I would need people in my corner. So luckily enough, I had those groups that helped me went through it all.
Meaning going to school every day, like for you, was not a good thing. It was just a tragic thing. It was painful.
Yes. I never wanted to go back to school, but I had no choice because my family, it was a strict one. So, ubaleke kaya from a strict behavior, you run straight into the bully kingdom.
Yeah.
They will bully you, and you cannot run away from school because everywhere like bakbona khona anyone ochomene nabagini yobache mawufika endlini, it's the same thing that happened during the day. It was hard.
Yeah.
Yes, it was hard.
Oh, okay. I just don't get it. Are these bullies, like, are they aware what damage they are doing to one?
They are not aware.
Yes.
Most of them ukukhula kwami I then discovered ukuthi why people bully each other.
Yes.
Then I've realized that most of bullies, 90% of them, have personal unresolved issues. For an example, let's say you are my older sister.
Yeah.
You don't apologize. And when I go out, I find you are younger than me.
Yes.
I take the frustration and because when usuga in a family where you are humble, right, and you cannot fight because ekaya bati do not fight.
Yeah.
And the mineka bati do whatever you want to do, useless in everything. Learn to ear care. Then you keep go. So my journey, I was that weakest link for people to take out their frustrations on.
Oh, okay. Yes. So do you think that we can have some programs or services that we can do to help those bullies? Kuti banga sa bullish labanye bandwana.
Yes, and there are many strategies to confront a bully.
Yes.
Do not confront that person publicly.
Yes.
Have a one-on-one situation, then you will realize why they bully each other. I happened at this age where I am now to meet up someday with one of people who bullied me.
Yes.
And he recognized me wabana mahlo.
Yeah.
And then I went to him and he thought I was going to pay a revenge.
Yeah.
Kanti anse collab.
Yes.
Then we had a chat. Sakuluma, and I asked him, Mamabo, why did you bully me?
Yes.
Then he started to voice out that even if background they are given by affect, even the fact that they cannot afford, they can buy a grocery pellet during the month. Melebo tela abomakhelwane bakhipha into bakhulumele yamlimaza and uhlale ekhaya bathuma yena. So everything beyikhulunywa la ngaphandle, it was affecting him, even the situation yaku. So that yabesiyakha build that anger inside him. Everything makakubona ngakuthandi, he will just attack you. Then that's why I realized it wasn't him.
Yes.
He was pushed by frustration back from home.
Guys, you've heard it yourselves that bullying, we can also like experience bullying even at home. It doesn't have to be at school or in the community, but even in our families, we do experience bullying. So, SamActive, what can you tell the audience at home, the viewers at home about bullying? How can you encourage them, the people who are facing bullying?
To viewers and anyone who sees this, there's no pill to cure bullying. And anything that you do doesn't matter to a person that currently is bullying you. So what you need to do for your own good, for your own safe, surround yourself with people who you know they will stand with you even in good and in bad times. Make sure if you have a bullying currently, they don't find you alone. Even if you go somewhere, have someone. And if you can't, find someone you can talk to. It's not always families where you can open up to. Even teachers, neighbors, friend, or anyone. Find someone omtembai so that ukhuluma naye or voice out. Someone who won't go out and post about what you told them. So surround yourself with people you trust and make sure you stay away from trouble.
Okay, viewers at home, here it is from your host and your co-host, Ado and Precious M. Ta-da!
Shout out. Peace.